So, you'd like to have a look in my handbag, would you? Well, first of all, I have to introduce you to my bag. This is my bag all the way from Santorini. I bought this a few years ago now. It's looking a little bit, kind of worse for wear, well worn, but it's been well loved. So it's kind of a bit of a backpack, really. I have been called a bag lady before now because I like to carry lots of things around with me. As you can see here, I have little bags within my bags. This little case here is got all my kind of medication, a few drugs, you never know when you might need a paracetamol or ibuprofen. I can never say that word. I have my antihistamines in here as well. I also have my favourite lipstick, Bobbi Brown, I'll have you know. Yeah, I don't know what shade it is. Petal 3 lip gloss, very nice, recommend it. Also the inhaler, I got asked the other day by my asthma nurse, do you carry your blue inhaler around with you? I was like, no, don't bother. And then I looked in my case and actually I've got it. It shows how often I use it, right? And then defogging, with the glasses, need a bit of that, to make sure that I keep the glasses clean. A few pens. I don't know about you, but I always find pens seem to creep in my bag. How many pens have I got? 1, 2, 3. This is after a clear out the other day. There, 4. Hang on. There's 5. Oh no, 6 pens in my little case here. I like a pen or two, and make sure that I've got a pen wherever I go. With my pen, I always make sure that I have a little notebook, because you never know when you might like to write down a little thought, or you're listening to something, or you want to make note of it. I often, if I think of ideas, I put them down in my notebook. I now found having grandchildren, it's very useful when you're in a coffee shop or a restaurant and the little 4-year-old's getting a bit bored. Out comes out Nana's book and drawings will be made. So it's a very, very useful little thing in there. This comes with me if I'm going on a long journey. This is Sudoku, like a bit of Sudoku going on there. Little purse, I decided to go for the little one because the big one just takes so much room. It's absolutely full of different cards. I have to kind of like count my cards and see when they ever want one, and they're various different places, so many different cards and things. Bit of hand cream going in there. Make sure, a few sweets so that I don't cough so much. A few tissues, yeah, they've got to be there. This is very useful. Every person needs one of these. You go to the supermarket and you don't know, you haven't got your plastic bag. It's brilliant. It's really small. It goes in there. Mask, yeah, that's got to be in there. Keys for the house and keys for the office. You see my Donald Duck? I gave that to my dad when I was a teenager. His name was Donald. We nicknamed him Donald Duck, and I found that when we were clearing out the house. I thought, I'm going to keep that. So every time I open my office, I think of my dad. What else have I got in here? I have got some of these, and I knew these have been in here for a while. In fact, these have been in here since the 21st of January. Some of these here have been for gifts for Steve for his birthday, and I haven't yet spent them. So we have a £100 gift card from Lavenham to the Swan Hotel. We have a spa with brunch for 2 at the Valentine's Spa. And we have hunting down in the river, and I know if they're in my handbag I won't lose them, so that's where they are. I also have a cuff card for some going to a meal in the Boot in Histon, which I've actually booked now, so for our wedding anniversary we're going to go. This bit of hand sanitizer. This one I think you might find quite cute. I opened it, I brought it, I put it in my bag, as I say, for Steve's birthday. I was going to use it maybe for his party, I didn't use it. But it says on the front, the only person worth writing to, that's you. This is a love letter that Steve sent to me. When I read it, I realised I was probably 17 or 18 at the time when he wrote this letter, and he was going away for a week's holiday, and he was so sad that I couldn't go. And I'll really miss you on the boating holiday. If only you could have been with it on it too. Just imagine a week, all week with you. Bliss. How cute is that? Goodness knows why I've still got that in my handbag, but there you go. Oh look, ever the practical one. A few batteries, because you're going to pop them into the supermarket. What's in the front? Let's have a look. As you can see, my handbag is stuffed. That's why I got a bad back. Maybe that's what it is. Buttons. I went to a craft fair recently and I bought some buttons for my grandchildren's knitting that I do. This is to remind me what colours I'm supposed to be buying, although I've been told that perhaps they're not the right ones. So I'm supposed to wear clothes that are that colour for myself. And then a credit card kind of holder. So if you need a credit card, No, you need a business card. You know, I've got a few in my bag somewhere. You can see they're a bit tatty. They don't get given out very often, but here you go. If I need them, they're there. Anything else to tell you of anything significant? No, you don't really need to know about that. No tissues in there. Oh, and this one's very nice. I've forgotten about this one. Just got this one to go to the Varsity Hotel and Spa for Steve and I to. So, that's my handbag. Do you know a bit more about me now, right now? Speak to you soon.